Well, welcome to day 12 of the Hopeful Skeptic Coffee Chat, where we talk about philosophy, religion, apologetics, and other things to help stimulate our minds. So I invite you to get your favorite beverage, mine's coffee, and sit back and think about today's question. Every day we pull out a different question from the coffee container, and we have a conversation about it. So let's get into it. Today's question is, what is a problem with atheists? So if you've been following along, you'll remember about a week ago I put out a video on what is something that atheists have right, and we talked about that. But the opposite of that is, what do they have wrong? What's a problem with atheists? And to be honest, I think a problem with atheists would be similar to a problem with theists. They jump to conclusions. And again, that's, can be said about theists as well, maybe even more so. But if there's something that I would say specifically, with atheists that I see a problem with, I would probably say their lack of understanding that their, as atheists, worldview requires faith. Like, there's a book literally behind me by Sam Harris that's called The End of Faith. And I get the idea, he's talking about religious faith and specifically like the faiths, but all worldviews, unless they are proven, require faith. Everything, unless proven, requires faith. And I think many atheists will misinterpret or misrepresent what, at least in my own religious heritage, the Christian faith's idea of faith is believing in something with no evidence. And it's like, that's not what the Bible teaches. That's not what Christians teach. And if they do, then they're not teaching something that is Christian. And they'll say, okay, well, what I believe in is based on evidence, and what you, Mr. Theist, believe in is not based on evidence. Therefore, you use faith to believe that thing, and I don't use faith. I use reason. Therefore, I'm superior, you're inferior, I have all the right answers, I have all the right reasons, you're a Neanderthal. And I just don't think that's the case. Another video, we talked about the two bridges that are trying to get you across the cavern of ignorance. And one is a bridge of theism, and one is a bridge of atheism. And you're trying to get as close to the other side as possible, but unfortunately, you have to take a leap of faith. Both bridges require that, including atheism. If atheism was proved, this would be a completely different conversation. But no atheist that is educated in any way, shape, or form has ever said atheism is proved. Therefore, they're believing something that is not proved. Therefore, you are putting faith in the conclusion without proof. You can have evidence, but if you're just relying on good evidence being better than the opponent's evidence, well, then you're in a conversation of weighing which one has better evidence. And then you're going to take a leap of faith. And so I think the atheist many times doesn't realize that their worldview, whatever it is, and I'm not just saying atheists, this goes for everybody, everyone's worldview is based on faith. I hate faith. I wish we didn't need faith. I like proof. I don't just like evidence, I like proof. I want God to rip open the skies and say, this is who I am and this is what I want from you. I don't want faith. However, I have to take a leap of faith. So do you. I don't even know who you are. You have to take a leap of faith in your worldview, whatever that worldview is. But it's the atheist that many times doesn't realize that. And so that's a problem I see with atheists. But what do you think? Do you see any problems with atheists? Are you an atheist? Do you see that problem in yourself, or am I crazy? Let me know down in the comments, and this has been day 12. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 13. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share if you like this content and you want to have conversations with people that you know. This is a great icebreaker. I invite you to share it. Cheers and have a great day.